California suspended your driving privileges and may require you to get an SR-22 to get them back. An SR-22 in California is proof of financial responsibility. Here's what that means and how to handle it. An SR-22 is not a type of insurance. It is a certificate that your auto insurance files with the California Department of Motor Vehicles. This filing tells the state that you at least carry the minimum liability coverage California requires. Unlike a regular policy with no filing requirement, an SR-22 also creates ongoing state monitoring. If your coverage lapses or your insurance company cancels your policy, the insurance company can notify the DMV, which may lead to another suspension and extra fees. Several violations can lead to an SR-22 requirement in California. DUI violations are common, but the requirement can also apply if you're caught driving without insurance, caused an accident without insurance, accumulated too many violations, or received a reckless driving conviction. The goal is to show California that you can meet the state's financial responsibility rules going forward. California requires minimum liability coverage of $30, $60, $15. That means $30,000 per person for bodily injury or death, $60,000 per accident for bodily injury or death, and $15,000 for property damage. Your SR-22 filing must confirm that your policy either meets or exceeds those minimum limits. In many California cases, drivers must maintain SR-22 proof for about 3 years, but the exact requirement can depend on the reason for the suspension or what the DMV requires in your case. The most important thing is keeping your coverage active with no gaps. Consecutive coverage matters. If you change insurance carriers, your new insurer needs to file a new SR-22 before your old policy ends. A lapse in coverage may trigger a notice to the DMV and may cause your driving privileges to be suspended again. It can also cause problems with completing your required SR-22 period. Insurance premiums in California can often increase with certain violations, especially after a DUI, reckless driving, uninsured driving, or an accident. The exact increase depends on your driving history, age, location, vehicle, coverage limits, and the company you choose. California's insurance markets can vary wildly from carrier to carrier, so shopping rates from multiple carriers can make a real difference. The SR-22 filing fee itself is usually manageable, often around $15 to $50 as a one-time cost. The bigger financial impact usually comes from the insurance premium. If you don't own a vehicle, a non-owner SR-22 policy may be an option. This can provide liability coverage when you drive vehicles that you don't own, and is often less expensive than a policy that covers a car that you do own. Set up autopay, keep your policy active, and never let your California SR-22 lapse. Before switching companies, make sure the new SR-22 is filed before your old policy ends. Visit SR22direct.com to get your California SR-22 filed quickly and compare rates. Or call or text 888-620-SR-22. That's 888-620-7722. Agents are standing by to help you get legal and back on the road today.